morning. Welcome to our extension of our chakra practice. My name is Kathy and I'm happy that you're here with me today. We have been exploring opening the different energy centers of our body known as the chakras. And today we're going to work on the third eye chakra, the space on our forehead in between our eyebrows. So turn on your favorite music and we'll begin. So let's begin by lying on our backs. So if you'll make your way to your back, just extend your legs out long on the mat, opposite corners, lay your head back, open your arms on either side of you, flip the palms up and nestle the shoulders into the earth. Starting to become more cognizant of your breath. Long, slow inhales, maybe held at the top for a second or two before the long, slow exhale releases all the stale air from the body. Let your eyes gently close, relax your jaw, and I'll begin to share some information about the third eye chakra as you just settle into your practice today. So it's the sixth chakra in our study, known as the third eye. It encompasses the space between the eyebrows, and it's also the center of your intuition. It encompasses your pituitary gland, your eyes, your head, and the lower part of your brain. When the sixth chakra is open, we are more able to even have some telepathy, lucid dreams, expanded imagination, and visualization. And it can be made more open, more powerful through repetition. It signifies the conscience as well. The color indicated by this chakra is indigo. Both hemispheres of the brain will function in harmony when this chakra is open. So, in order to help us with this opening, our beginning practice while lying on our back is amazing. Just take your fingertips, bend your left elbow out to the side and lay your left fingertips right on the third eye. You might have to tilt your head a little to the left. Feeling that space right between the eyebrows and knowing the chakras are on both sides of the brain. So in the front and then behind your head as well. And then just gently roll over to one side and move into child's pose. So knees are open wide to the edges of the mat, big toes are touching. Arms stretch out really long. Maybe get a block or a cushion or a pillow of some kind if your forehead doesn't make it to the earth. Because we want to really start to feel the third chakra, so we want it to be resting on something. So if you're able to rest it on your mat, that's great. Otherwise, slide something underneath, a blanket perhaps. Start to let the forehead get heavy as your hips sink back and your arms stretch forward. Each exhale releases the shoulders a little closer to the earth. About 5 more breaths in child's pose. You can tent the fingers up if that feels good. Pulling back to stretch the space under your arms. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Push up the upper body. Sit down on one hip or the other. And slide your feet around so you're at cross-legged seat. And we'll just warm up that little chakra area before we get started. So take your hands together, rub the palms together, creating some heat in between your hands. And then just hold your hands over your eyes. When the heat dissipates, we'll do it again. one last time. And release the hands. And we'll come to tabletop. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders, fingers spread wide. Index finger straight ahead, rest of the fingers are spread out. Hips wiggle side to side, head shakes to release any tension. And then we'll move through cat-cows, inhaling the belly down, heart up. Exhale, tuck chin to chest, belly to spine, arch the back. Inhale, allow your belly to drop, tilt your pelvis, pull your heart through your shoulders, lift your chin. Exhale, curl, tuck, and arch. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Two more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. Curl your toes, press into your hands and your toes, and just lift your knees an inch off the ground. Pull the belly into the spine. And as you exhale, come to downward facing dog. Walking the dog here by bending one knee at a time, tucking the chin so you're looking way back towards your navel, allowing the crown of the head to stretch towards the earth. Push back with all 10 fingers. And then allow your legs to come to stillness wherever the heels are. And start to pull the hips up away from the heels. So you're extending the legs, getting length everywhere. The shoulders squeeze behind you, the arms stretch long, the legs stretch long. Your back is extended. Such a powerful pose. Then inhale, look forward towards your hands. On your exhale, walk your feet up to your hands. Place your hands on the earth or your shins as you inhale to take a little half lift up. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. And then as you exhale, come into a forward fold. Tuck the chin to the chest. Allow the crown of the head to stretch towards your feet. Grab opposite elbows. You're laying right over your thighs, so they're hinging at the hips. Straightening your legs as much as you can. Maybe a sway from side to side. Maybe you just let the head hang heavy, letting the arms and gravity help you down. And release on an inhale. Sweep the arms up. Gaze up towards the sky. Let all the fingertips touch. And then as you exhale, draw the palms right down to heart center. Taking a minute here to settle into mountain pose. Tuck the pelvis. Belly is engaged. Shoulders are back and down. Feet are anchored. Crown of the head is stretching towards the sky. Breath is long, even, and deep with a relaxed jaw. And we'll move through some sun A. So as you inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, take a side bend to the right. Inhaling to center, lifting the fingertips. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center, back bend. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold, hands plant, feet step back into plank, and then pull the shoulders over the wrists, hug the elbows in and lower down. Either hover or land all the way on your belly lightly. Lay the tops of your feet down, inhale into cobra, or lift all the way off the legs into upward facing dog. And then as you exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. We'll be doing a lot of those chaturangas today, so you can do them on your knees, on your toes, or if they become too much, just come to down dog. Inhale, look forward towards your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, and you'll always have the opportunity to step, jump, or walk to the front of the mat. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to center. And exhale, palms to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Step your feet back, shoulders over wrists as you lower down. Inhaling to the tops of the feet, up dog or cobra, and exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees and walk, step, or jump to the front. Inhaling to look up halfway, pushing the hips back, really flattening the back. Exhale, fold. Inhaling all the way up. And exhaling, palms to heart. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, left. Inhale to center, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Feet go back to the back of the mat as you pull the shoulders forward, coming up to the toes, lowering down. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Keep your fingertips on the earth. Bend your knees. Drop your hips so we can lower into chair pose. Arms come up. Hips stay low. Big toes and knees are together, squeezing the inner thighs. And then tuck the lower back so the belly's engaged. So you may be a little forward. As long as your hips are back and your toes are free to move off the mat, then your arm position is not as important. Shoulders relax. And we'll take a little prayer twist to the right, so hands come to the heart. And on your exhale, just take a little twist over to the right. Look over the right shoulder, maybe your arms open. Inhale, back to chair. And exhale, take that twist to the left. Just a breath or two here. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, hands plant, feet come back, chaturanga. Inhale, looking towards the hands. Exhale, bend your knees, come up to your toes, and either step, jump, or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, chair pose. Next exhale, twist to the right. Crown of the head is stretching forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale to the left. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten, forward fold. Should feel really good. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, feet come back. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Go through that one more time as you inhale. Look towards the hands. Exhale, prep by coming to the tiptoes, bending the knees. Step, jump, or walk forward. Inhaling to lift halfway, making sure the heels and big toes are anchored together. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, drop the hips. Chair pose. Exhale, twist to the right. Just a little bit of weight in that left elbow. Inhaling back to chair. Exhaling left. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten the legs. Forward fold. Lead with your heart. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog or cobra. Exhaling down dog. And walk the dog here a little bit, bending into one knee at a time, pushing actively back, all 10 fingers. Gripping the earth, shaking your head yes or no. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you as we prepare for our first flow. As you inhale, pick your right leg up behind you, bend the right knee, drop it over to the left side. Stack the hips, roll the right ankle. Inhale, point it back behind you. As you exhale, step it between the hands for warrior one. Pivot and plant your left foot. Bend into your right knee. And then lift the upper body so you can square the hips towards the front of the mat. Hands come up on either side of you. Gaze follows. Push into your right heel and the back edge of your left foot. Nice long breaths. Gaze is lifted. The crown chakra is opening. Then we'll exhale, open to warrior two. So pivot on your back foot so it's sideways to the back of the mat. Bend into the right knee. Let your arms come up on either side. Stretch the fingertips. Shoulders relaxed. Breathe deeply. And then we'll reverse. So left arm down, right arm sweeps up and over. Big inhale. Exhale into waterfall. So plant your hands around your right foot. Turn your left toes forward and bump your left foot up about halfway. So both legs are straight. As you inhale, look up, stretch the crown of the head forward. And then as you exhale, fold over the right leg. So you should feel a lot in your right hip. So pull your right hip back towards your body a little bit. You'll feel a little bit more stretch in the right side body. Pretty intense stretch. And then we'll move from here to standing splits. So press into your right foot, lift your left leg behind you, let the crown of the head drop towards the earth. Beautiful, a breath or two here in standing splits. And then come up to the fingertips, drop the left leg for warrior three. So arms come forward, left leg comes back, push the heel away from you. Keep your hips square. Beautiful. Moving here from here to gentleman squat. So hands come to heart. Left knee bends, left ankle sits on the right leg. And then those of you with good knees can bend your right knee and sit down a little bit. I'll stay right here. And then opening back up, warrior three with control. Send your left leg back behind you. You can keep your hands at heart center. Or perhaps stretch them forward, or maybe they come behind you. Crown of the head again, stretching forward. Moving back to standing splits, hands down, left leg up, head down, and then step back for chaturanga. Just a nice short little flow to warm us up. As you inhale, the left leg rises, bend your left knee, drop that leg over to the right. So you can stack your hips, keep the right toes pointing forward, wiggle the left ankle around, And then inhale, point it back behind you. As you exhale, step it forward, pivot and plant your right foot 45 degrees, and come on up for warrior one. So the left knee is bent, the left thigh is as parallel to the earth as it can go. Usually I set my lower body before I raise my arms up. So I know that the hips are aligned, the right hip is pointing forward, left hip back. Nice long breaths again. And we'll open up to warrior two. So your right foot is going to turn parallel to the back of the mat. Maybe you extend your the width of your stance a little bit so that left knee is positioned right over the left ankle. Arms open, and we're staying right centered over our hips, not leaning forward, but stretching the fingertips. Fingers are soft. In reverse, drop your right hand down, flip your left palm up, and then send the left arm up by the ear. Look up, nice stretch in the left side body. Beautiful. Then both hands down around your left leg as you point your right toes forward and bump them up a little bit. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to fold over the left leg this time. If you're not feeling much in that left leg, pull your left hip back. You'll start to feel the stretch from the ankle to the hip. Standing splits. Press into the hands. Let your left or right leg come up. Head is down. Inhaling to the fingertips, dropping the right leg to hit, parallel to the earth so you can come to warrior three. Gentleman squat. Warrior three with control. Standing splits. And chaturanga. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. Shoulders over the wrists and lower down. Inhaling to up dog or cobra. And exhaling down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale it between the hands. Pivot and plant the left foot. Warrior one. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, waterfall. Inhaling first to lift up, pulling the right hip back, and then exhaling, dropping the forehead towards the right shin. Belly is still tucked in. Standing splits. Warrior three. Inhaling, gentleman squat. Exhale, warrior three. Standing splits. Inhaling to lift the left leg high, head drops. Exhale, stepping left foot and right foot back. Inhaling forward and exhale lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale it between the hands. Pivoting the right heel down as you rise up, warrior one. Push into that back foot. Pull the right hip forward. Feel the strength in the left thigh. As you exhale, open to warrior two. So the right toes pivot, maybe they walk back a little. Belly tucks in, shoulders drop. Left knee opens. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, waterfall. Standing splits. Lifting off for warrior three. Gentleman squat. Warrior three. Standing splits. Chaturanga. This time through, we'll move a little faster this time, holding the balancing poses a little bit. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it between the hands. Pivot and plant left heel. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, waterfall. Inhale, standing splits. Finish your exhale, then climb up, warrior three. Couple of breaths here. Soft gaze, soft fingers. Gentleman squat. Warrior three. Standing splits. Chaturanga. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale it between the hands. Pivot and plant the right toes. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, waterfall. Standing splits. Warrior three. Gentleman squat. Warrior three. Standing splits. And stepping the right foot back to let the left foot come back as well. Chaturanga. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. Take a couple breaths in child's pose. Walk out the dog. Preparing for our 2-minute plank. So from down dog, we'll move into plank. As you inhale, bring the shoulders forward over the wrists. Wiggle the toes back. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
So we'll lift the belly up towards the spine. Push the earth away with the hands. Squeezing the shoulder blades behind you. The body's in a nice long line, so your bottom isn't sticking up in the air. And neither is your belly dropping towards the earth. So just a nice straight line. Shifting the weight back a little towards your heels. Keeping the breath nice and strong. I'm using Alexa to help because I realize I'm really a bad timekeeper. I do have a little clock here, but it doesn't have a second hand, so I'm not going to trust it. And I know I've been accused of running this 2-minute plank a little longer than 2 minutes. I don't think I've ever been accused of shortening it, but when we exit this 2-minute plank, we'll come right into child's pose to allow that third eye chakra to release down into the mat. Right now it should be feeling pretty intense, so you might need to push the heels back a little more, pull the kneecaps up, pull the belly in, push the earth away a little stronger with the fingertips. Just enjoying this miracle of holding your weight up. It's the part where I start to shake. Alexa, stop. Ooh, bend your knees, slide your hands in front of you, and allow your head to rest on the earth. Oh, feels so good. Pull back with the isometrically with your hips so you get that stretch in your arms. Maybe a couple of cleansing breaths. That'll be in through the nose and then sigh them right out of your mouth. Beautiful work, and we'll start to come back up so we can move into our next flow, which is going to start with Wild Thing. It helps to open the crown chakra as well as the third eye. So if you're unfamiliar with Wild Thing, well, we'll do it together. Inhale, pick your right leg up high from down dog. As you exhale, tap your right elbow, tap your left elbow, and then step your right foot off your mat, push the foot down, and then inhale, lift the left arm up. Beautiful. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, sweep the right leg back behind you. As you exhale, step it between the hands. Pivot and plant the left foot. Come back up to Warrior One. Breath or two here. Next, exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, Humble Warrior. So interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze the palms together, squeeze your shoulders. As you inhale, look up. And as you exhale, fold forward inside of the right leg. So keep the right knee bent. You can pull the hands away from your back, just leaning in. Moving back to Warrior Two. And then straighten the right knee. As you exhale, fingertips forward, tipping into triangle pose. Right hand down, left arm up, shoulders are stacked. Revolve the triangle, plant your left hand, bump your left foot up a little bit, and then inhale the right arm up. As you look up, beautiful. We'll move the left hand forward for revolved half moon. So keep the right hand up, push into your right heel, lift your left toes, point them down. Look up at your left hand, or right hand. And we'll step back for dragonfly twist. So move your left hand back, plant your left toes behind you, bend into your right knee, and inhale, lift the right fingertips towards the earth. Now you can open the heart here, or you can come up on your left fingertips and really stretch the right fingertips up. And then we'll press into side plank. So turn your left toes to the side and then send your right foot back on top of your left. Lifting up, inhale, lift the right hand, and exhale, lower down, chaturanga, on your knees or on your toes. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale to the left elbow, to the right elbow, and step it off the mat. Try to plant that left foot solid. And then inhale, lift up the right hand. So the right heel comes back down to the earth to keep you solid. Exhale, drop the right hand. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it forward, pivoting the right heel down. Inhale, Warrior One. Exhale, warrior two. Humble warrior, interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, squeeze the palms of the hands together, and exhale, fold forward. Coming back up, warrior two. As you inhale, straighten your left knee. Exhale, left fingertips forward, tip down into triangle. So you're just rotating down, keeping the right hip stacked over the left. You can take that left hand, push the left leg away from you to help that rotation. Try to look up over your right shoulder. Relax the crown of the head. And revolve. Right hand plants. Right toes pivot a little forward and up. As you inhale, the left arm up, look up. Revolved half moon, right hand moves forward and plants. Right foot lifts, toes down, gaze up. And then step back, dragonfly twist. So bending into the left knee, right hand inside of the left foot, left hand up, maybe over, maybe up on the right fingertips. And then push into your right hand, step the left foot back for side plank. Lift the hips, and exhale, lower down. Inhaling up, exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up, exhale, tap your elbows. If Wild Thing is too much, just tap the elbows and then come back up. But if you can do Wild Thing, plant the right foot, inhale the left arm up, look up, exhale, left hand down. Inhale the right leg behind you, and then as you exhale, step it forward, pivot and plant the left foot, warrior one. Exhale, open warrior two. Interlacing the fingers behind you, inhale, lift up into a back bend, and then as you exhale, come on down inside of the right foot. Release back, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Exhale, right fingertips forward, triangle. Revolve triangle. Revolved half moon. Dragonfly twist. And side plank. And chaturanga. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, tap left elbow, right elbow. Step it off, plant it. Inhale, lift the right hand. And exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left leg behind you. Exhale, step it between the hands. Warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, humble warrior. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, lift back, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the left knee. Triangle pose. Revolve the triangle. Revolve half moon. Dragonfly twist. Big transition there. And side plank. And we'll go through that flow one more time. Inhaling the right leg up high. Exhale, tapping your elbows, and then stepping it off for Wild Thing. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step it forward, Warrior One. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, humble. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Warrior Two. Exhale, straighten the right knee. Inhale, right fingertips forward. Triangle pose. Revolve the triangle. Revolved half moon. Dragonfly twist. And side plank. Stacking your feet, maybe lifting the top leg, maybe not. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, pick your left foot up. Exhale, tap the elbows. Step it off. Inhale, Wild Thing. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it forward. Warrior One. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, humble warrior. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up, Warrior Two. Exhale, straighten the left knee. Inhale, left fingertips forward, tipping into triangle pose. Trying to stack the right shoulder and the right hip over the left. Not a lot of weight in the left hand. Maybe you lightly hold on to your shin, ankle, or you can rest your left fingertips on the earth. I like to just stretch my hands out in opposite directions. Exhale, revolve. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. You'll have to shorten your stance a little. Revolved half moon, walk your right hand forward, push into your left heel. Let your right foot come up, gaze up, and then step back, slide your hand back inside of your left foot. Inhale, lift up, dragonfly twist. And as you exhale, press into side plank. Lift your hips. Maybe the left foot comes up. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Good time for a little water break. Maybe a couple breaths in child's pose. Moving into our third and final flow. All right, from downward facing dog, we'll start this flow in crescent warrior on our knee. So inhale, pick your right leg up high. Exhale, tuck the knee to the nose. Inhale it back behind you. And as you exhale, step it forward. Drop your left knee and the top of the left foot down and come on up for kneeling crescent. Gaze is up. We'll take a twist, hands to the heart. Right hand behind you, left arm in front. Pull the fingertips apart. Inhaling back to kneeling. And then if you're able to just curl your back toes and come up, I'm going to help myself with my hands down. Come back up to regular crescent. And then take your right fingertips on your left wrist and just take a little side bend to the right. Inhaling back up, exhaling to the left. Look under that arm. Inhaling back to crescent, then moving to warrior one. So just pivot your back foot, keep your hips square, look up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle, right forearm down, left arm up and over the ear, or maybe you bind if you're a binder. Moving into waterfall. We've been here before. Pivot both feet forward, straighten the legs, tip the head down over the right leg, draw the right hip back, feel that stretch. Probably a little bit more loose than when we started. Coming up to warrior three, come up to the fingertips, lift your left foot, head stretches forward and then lift off. You can take your hands forward, you can take them back, whatever works for you. You can take them back to the earth if you're like me. And we'll come to tree pose. So the left foot comes inside of the right leg. Open your left knee away from you. Get nice and grounded through the right heel. Then take the arms up. Open the arms. Maybe you take the mudra with the thumb and center finger, or thumb and first finger. Shoulders are down. Head is lifted. Wrapping up for eagle. So the left leg is going to wrap around the right, the left arm underneath as you wrap the arms and the legs. Lift the elbows, lift the gaze. Unwinding warrior three or airplane. And then lowering for chaturanga. Hands down, right knee bends, left foot back, right foot back, and lower down. Inhaling to up dog. Exhaling down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, tuck it to the nose. Inhale it behind you. Exhale, step it forward. Drop the right knee and the top of the right foot, lifting up, kneeling crescent. Exhaling to the twist. Inhaling crescent. Exhaling off of the back foot and the back knee. Back to crescent warrior. Then grab the right wrist, take it over the side. And then grab the left wrist, take it over to the right. Come on back up, crescent. Pivot your back foot, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle. Waterfall. Warrior three. Tree. Again, try to open the heart in tree pose. So maybe the arms are straight up. Maybe you come to cactus arms. Or maybe you take the mudra. Chest is open and lifted. Crown of the head is stretching forward. Warrior three or airplane. Keeping that gaze focused but soft. Eagle pose, right arm under left, right leg over left. Maybe the right toes curl behind the left calf. Lifting the gaze, lifting the elbows. With control, coming back, warrior three. Hands down, left knee bends, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, and take chaturanga. Up dog. Inhale, pick your right leg up. Exhale, tuck it to the nose. Inhale it back. Exhale, step it forward. Kneeling crescent. On the exhale, taking a twist. Inhaling to center. Exhaling crescent. Right fingertips on the left wrist, pulling the left arm over, getting a nice side body stretch. Look under your left arm. Inhale to release. Exhale, fingertips around the right wrist. Pull it over, look under. Inhale back to crescent. Exhale, warrior one. Warrior two. On an inhale, take your version, extended side angle. Waterfall. Warrior three. Balance gets a little trickier towards the end of class. Tree. Try to keep the belly tucked in. With control, moving back to your version of warrior three or airplane. Chaturanga. Inhale the left foot up. Exhale, tuck it between the hands. Kneeling crescent. Maybe I forgot that low core thing. We'll do it twice next time. Side twist. Crescent. Off the back knee and back foot. First taking the right wrist this time, leaning over, look under the right arm. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale to center. Pivot the back foot. Warrior one. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Waterfall. Warrior three. Tree. Find that drishti off the tip of your nose. Come to stillness, calm, balance. Right knee forward, then right foot back, back to warrior three or airplane. And hands are down, stepping back, chaturanga. Last time through. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, tuck knee to nose. Inhale it back. Exhale, step it forward, kneeling crescent. Exhale, twist. Inhale, kneeling. Exhale, crescent. Left wrist overhead, tipping to the right. Inhaling back. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling back, warrior one. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Waterfall. Warrior three. Tree. Warrior three. Hands down. Step it back with control. Chaturanga. Keeping that breath even and long will help with the balance. I'm saying that for my benefit as well as yours. Inhale, pick your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale it back. Exhale, step it forward. Drop the right knee. Top of the right foot. Inhale. Kneeling crescent warrior. On an exhale, hands come to the heart. Left hand behind you, right hand in front. Try to gaze at your left fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Inhale back to kneeling crescent. Then as you exhale, climb out to regular crescent warrior on the ball of the right toes. Right wrist is encircled with the left fingertips. Pull over, look under the right arm. Inhale, release. Exhale, take it to the left or to the right. Inhale it back. Exhale, warrior one. Next exhale, open warrior two. Extended side angle. Waterfall. Warrior three. Tree pose. Really lift the crown of the head. Nice long torso anchored through the left heel. With control, move to warrior three again. And hands down, step back, chaturanga. And child's pose. Open your knees, sink your hips back, stretch your arms long. And we'll start to take the class a little calmer, moving into dolphin pose. So start to come up to your forearms. Interlace your hands, make a little basket. So open the hands, thumbs are pressed out to the side. Nestle the crown of the head down into that little basket. And then curl your toes, come off of your knees. Start to walk your feet forward towards your hands. So this is also known as headstand prep. If you're a headstander, you can lift right on off. But if not, just kind of walk your feet till your hips are over your shoulders. You'll know because your toes want to start to lift up a little bit. So the neck is healthy, so make sure you're not feeling any scrunchiness in your neck. You can open your elbows a little bit wider. Coming back, walk the feet back, drop to the knees, take a little breath. Maybe lift the head slightly out of the little basket. Readjusting the elbows. Come up one more time in dolphin, so head nestles. So it's the crown of the head, so your chin is tucked for safety. press into your forearms, lift off of your knees, and walk your feet forward towards your head. Walking the feet back, dropping back to the knees, lifting the crown of the head slowly. And then just slide your legs back. We're going to come into locust pose. So lay down on your belly, lay the tops of your feet down. Draw the hands behind your back and interlace them, squeezing the palms together. Chin is resting on the mat. Shoulders melt down just for a breath. Then we're going to lift everything up and stretch the knuckles towards the feet. So inhale, lift the belly, lift the legs, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. And then as you exhale, lower down. Lay on the right cheek, relax the neck. Chin back to center, hands interlaced. One more time, locust pose. Lift up. And exhale, lower. This time, lay your left cheek on the mat. Relax the shoulders. And then plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift the upper body. And we'll come up to kneeling. Finishing with camel pose, another third eye chakra opener. So knees are about hip distance apart. Tops of the feet are down, or you can curl the toes and come up onto the toes. And we'll just start with a simple back bend. So hands on your lower back. Gonna push your hips forward and let your head drop. This is a great place to hang out. Just stay right here. It opens the throat chakra as well. If you need a little more, you can release your hands down towards your ankles. So I always look back and rest one set of fingertips first. But however you can get into it, maybe you just practice half camel, and then open the heart, let the head drop, push the hips forward. And hands on your lower back as you inhale, lift up slowly. Exhale your hands down to the earth. Stretch your legs out long, and I encourage you to end practice today in your final resting pose on your belly instead of on your back, but you decide. So I just love hands alongside of me, palms up, shoulders nestled in. You can lay the chin on the mat, or you can rest on one cheek or the other. If you have a blanket or a bolster or a block and you want to use it to either lift your feet or lay your head on. And just start to release the yoga breath. Allow the energy to just kind of come out of the fingertips and the toes. Relaxing gently into the mat. And you are welcome to stay in your final resting pose as long as you like. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. May your chakras always be open. May the energy be flowing now from the tip of your head to the tips of your toes. The light in me honors and bows to the light, love, and energy in all of you. Namaste.